Hey everyone. I'm Mia and I'm so glad you're here with us today.
And I'm Elias. Welcome to our little space of reflection and peace. Whether you're tuning in alone or with friends, we're excited to have you here.
So here's the deal. Every Sunday we'll be coming together to share a moment of spiritual learning and reflection. It's called The Gospel in the Home, and it's all about finding inspiration, peace, and guidance through the teachings of Jesus and Spiritism.
Yeah, think of it as a weekly pit stop to recharge, reflect, and connect with something bigger than ourselves. It's not about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about growing, learning, and supporting each other along the way.
But before we dive in, how are you doing, Elias? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. It's been a busy week, though. You know how it is. Work, deadlines, and the traffic today was just insane. How about you, Mia?
Oh, don't even get me started on the traffic. But honestly, I'm doing pretty good. The weather's been nice lately, so I've been trying to take some time to just chill outside. It's amazing how a little sunshine can lift your mood, you know?
Totally. Sometimes it's the small things, like a sunny day or a quiet moment, that make all the difference.
Speaking of quiet moments, before we start, let's take a second to really be present here. If you can grab a bottle or a glass of water and keep it nearby, we'll be asking the higher spirits to bless and energize it during our time together.
And while you're at it, take a deep breath and let's disconnect for a moment. Put your phones on silent, step away from the noise, and just be here with us. Let's make this a space of peace and connection.
Perfect. Now that we're all set, let's dive into today's message. We're reflecting on Chapter 6 of the Spirit's book, titled Christ the Consoler. This chapter is all about how Jesus is here to comfort us and guide us, especially when life feels heavy.
Yeah, and honestly, I think we all need a little comfort sometimes. Life can get pretty overwhelming, right?
For sure. Let's start with this idea of the light yoke that Jesus talks about. He said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Basically, Jesus is saying, hey, I know life can be tough. School, work, relationships, figuring out who you are. It's a lot. But if you come to me, I'll help you carry the weight. My way isn't about rules or guilt. It's about love, humility, and compassion.
Think about it. When you're stressed about exams, feeling lost about your future, or dealing with a tough breakup, Jesus is offering you a way to find peace. It's not about ignoring the problems, but facing them with faith and trust that you're not alone.
Jesus also promised something amazing: the coming of the Spirit of Truth, a kind of divine guide who would help us understand his teachings on a deeper level.
In Spiritism, we believe the Spirit of Truth is like a team of higher spirits who are here to help us grow spiritually. They remind us of Jesus' message and help us apply it in our lives.
For example, when you're struggling to forgive someone who hurt you, the Spirit of Truth reminds you to love unconditionally, just like Jesus did. When you're feeling lost or unsure about your path, it guides you back to what really matters: love, kindness, and doing good.
The Spirit of Truth also helps us understand why we go through tough times. It's not about punishment. It's about growth. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn, to become stronger, and to prepare for a brighter future.
Think about it like this. When you're working out, the pain is temporary, but the strength you gain lasts forever. The same goes for life's challenges. They might hurt now, but they're shaping you into a better, wiser, and more compassionate person. Now let's take a moment to vibrate together. To vibrate is to emit and share thoughts and feelings of love, tranquility, health, and peace. To vibrate is to love in thought.
Let's vibrate for fraternity, peace, and balance for all humanity.
Let's vibrate for the expansion and living of Jesus' message in every home.
Let's vibrate for our own home, surrounding our family with vibrations of love and harmony, so that there may be unity and peace among everyone.
Now let's take a few seconds of silence. Use this moment to speak with God in the silence of your heart. Ask for protection and support for whatever concern you're facing right now, whether it's emotional, material, physical, or spiritual.
Let's take a moment to pray together, asking for guidance and strength to live these teachings in our daily lives.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this moment to reflect and grow. Help us to trust in your plan even when life feels overwhelming. Teach us to be more compassionate, forgiving, and loving just like Jesus. We also ask for the support of the good spirits who are always here to help us. May we be instruments of your peace, bringing light and hope to everyone we meet.
Now, let's take a moment to pray for the water we have here, asking the higher spirits to bless it with energies of peace, health, and balance.
May this water become a source of blessings for all of us and for anyone who needs it.
As we wrap up, let's take these teachings with us into the week ahead. How can we be more patient with ourselves and others? How can we trust in God's plan, even when things don't go the way we expect?
Here's a challenge for you. This week, try to do one act of kindness. Whether it's helping a friend, listening to someone who's struggling, or just being more patient with yourself. Small actions can make a big difference.
We'll be back next week, same time, for another moment of reflection and growth. Until then, let's keep these teachings in our hearts and live them out loud.
May peace be in our homes and may peace be in the world. So be it.